Back here with a Dave TV arcade video, first one in a while. We've been a bit busy with the race car, but what's happened was Highway Games or Highway Entertainment in Mayfield had a bit of a annual clearance sale. So, as you do, I went and bought a few projects, so let's have a look at what we got. Righto, the first one is this Global VR Global Arcades Classic cabinet. Like it's, got no screen. This actually would have had a CRT in this, I think. But all the controls are there. Ooh, let's have a look. It's got all the wiring for the controls. Yeah, so this one, I think there's a jammer plug down there somewhere. Let's go look at the back of it. Also down here there's we've got the glass and the bezel for it. It's one of the things you normally don't get with these projects. Yeah, so it's got this is actually how they wired them up. Look at the manual last night. They used a American power board inside them. That might have to go. Yeah, anyhow, that's the inside of it. That's the actual, This is was a dedicated cabinet. And whatever purposes they had it for. Well, mate, it was just an ex-customer's thing that broke down. But anyhow, that's number one. The Global VR Global Arcade Classics cabinet. What we have got for it is, I went and got some of these models there, they sell them there. These Game Wizard game boards are the same ones that were in our little desktop machine that you fixed up previously, and there were also I used one in that restored the old Gallagher machine that we've done previously. So we've got 3 of these while we're there. So eventually all these games will have that sort of software in them. Right, let's go see what the next one is. 2. This it's just a prototype machine. They were prototyping the Arcuda Mercury machine. I'll see if I can get a photo of that. We'll put it up on the screen and we can see what the production version looks like. But this was the prototype version. So let's have a look at this. This has got a monitor in this one. I believe this is a touchscreen monitor and everything, but with our Game Wizard board, I don't think it has touchscreen capabilities. So that won't matter so much. So 4 wheels, makes it nice and easy to move. Yeah, this one is pretty much, even the monitor is just sort of sitting there on a bit of wood. It was a prototype machine. They're probably using it for just testing there how they're going to manufacture these things. There was a subwoofer somewhere to go in it, so I've got to find that, put that back in it. You can see it's even got like a gap here. We've got to figure out how to enclose that gap. Actually, what we might do, this monitor, for now, might go into this machine, and then we'll do something different with this one down the track. See, like it's even just got like a wooden front door. They got this artwork saying one side, and it's shrunken a bit. So I might see if we can salvage that with a bit of hot air, and maybe use some spray glue, like they call it, contact cement, like we did when we fixed up the dashboard of the race car. But this one, it's got the controls in the control panel. I believe it has like a proprietary wiring system, so it hasn't got the full jammer harness. It goes to these plugs here. So we'll see what we do with this. We totally rewire it, or maybe just splice it into these. Yeah, probably splice, because it's got these controls with the plugs on them. But that's probably down the track. So yeah, that's the second one. That's the Mercury, Arcuda Mercury. It was a prototype machine. And yeah, so yeah, this side was spinning around. It's on wheels. This side's blank. I think it had artwork on it previously. It feels a bit sticky. But yeah, we might be able to retrieve the artwork on the other side. Otherwise, yeah, we'll just take it off and put something there. So yeah, that's machine number 2. And here's machine number 3. I had a bit of an issue with this one. When I was unloading it, I pulled the nutserts out of the wood of the control panel, so we'll have to reattach that later. That's okay. So this one, apparently this was another prototype. They work on this Taito arcade history concept. And Hi Games, if you look at mayfieldmines.com, they've got issues there with the mines, the old mine workings on Mayfield are leaking water into the building. And they get run around by the Mine Subsidence Board and whatnot. So I believe they just this project sort of got abandoned. They had another one of these there that had a wood grain cabinet. This one's got the old artwork on it, which looks pretty cool. So yeah, it's a bit of a stalled project. But this one, yeah, like the other one, it's got the miner in it. This has got the glass on it. It's a bit more finished up here with there's no gaps there. The handle there, apparently this one they're working on so you can rotate the monitor to have it horizontal or vertical depending on what sort of board is in there. Again, this is going to be horizontal with the Game Wizard board eventually. Here's the control panel. It's the same looking control panel as the last one, but different artwork on there. See, it's coming up a bit. We might be able to retrieve that. So look, there's nothing in there, no controls or anything. I bought some controls when I was there using it. Inside here, I believe there's some stuff inside this one. Like some stuff I stuck in there to bring home. Let's have a look at the back of it. Yes, this has got the back as well. So this is probably, even though it was a commercial cabinet, this is probably the most finished out of all of them, except for the control panel being populated. So inside here, yeah, it's a 20-inch monitor. So look, yeah, it looks like there's a LED lighting up there. Figure how to get that working. I think there's some parts in here. Yeah, these are just some old Coinmex I picked up while I was there. We've got a coin box here. We've had some parts in it. Let's get this coin box out. See if there's actually anything in it. A bit of a gold mine here. We've got drag cord, IEC cable for the power supply. We've got the that's the handle with the back cover. There it is. That's your handle that goes in there. Make it work. So yeah, there we go. That direction. Let's put in here brackets to hold something down. There's the power supply to run the board. Got the VGA cable to go to the board. Yeah, it did say have one joystick in it, and there's the one joystick. Okay, with the proper wiring harness, so we can join it in. This is there. There's some feet for it. And oh yeah, and there is the power in fuse. Power in thing that should go in that hole down there. So yeah, a few extra parts in there. So this one's, except for the no wiring, I've got to get some jabber harnesses. I might have something here, but that is probably one of the most complete ones we have. So decide what we're going to do first, and we'll go from there. So there you go, there's our new arcade projects, all 3 of them. So I didn't really intend to buy 3 arcade projects this weekend, but here we are. So as always, like and subscribe and comment, and keep a lookout. We'll be getting all these pretty soon and start doing some videos on them and how we're going to fix them up and what we're going to do with them. So anyhow, bye for now.